Good morning, people with insomnia. Who is that? Who has insomnia besides me? Well, anyway, it's the middle of the night. I'm in Colorado. It's about 1:30 in the morning. And what I'm doing, I'm just putting my tripod on here right quick. Well, it's on there, but I'm gonna give it a little chargey. If I ever end abruptly, I don't know what to say may have happened. Alexa, cancel all alarms.
I don't see any alarms set on this device. Would you like me to check for alarms on your other devices?
Yes. Sorry, y'all, this one about to get on my nerves.
I've canceled the 1:29 a.m. alarm on Gina's Echo Show.
Alexa, cancel all alarms on Gina's Echo Show.
There are no alarms set on Gina's Echo Show right now.
Maybe. I don't feel like going off in the middle of the night. So anyway, yeah. Well, with that being said, I was saying, who else besides me be up in the middle of the night? Well, anyway, me. Go see, this is my quiet time. When I can, just get my little housework finished, whatever I need to do, boom, boom, boom. But anyway, what I'm doing is making some candied yams. I think I'm gonna make them a little different than what I usually make them. So, because see, I like mine on the stovetop, and mine don't really come out exactly real thick candied, but this time I just wanted them to be real thick candied yams. And let me just rinse off my... So far, I got this amount. This is about over a half size of the pan. Yeah, it's a little bigger. And then, anyway, I'm making these sweet potatoes for my church. So that is the reason why I happen to be up in the middle of the night. Now, can somebody tell me, why are you guys up in the middle of the night? Who up in here cannot sleep? Because I have insomnia so bad. I don't care. I could take a sleep pill and I still won't go to sleep. Sometimes when I drink coffee at night, it makes me rest. It makes me more relaxed than if I was to actually take some kind of a sleep aid. But that's called like an antagonistic effect that coffee has on you when it's like the opposite. Something like that. But anyway, I probably got I don't know, it's like quite a bit of yams in here. It's quite heavy. We're gonna say they were $1.49 a pound, so I think I got about 12 pounds. Maybe I was gonna say about 10 to 15 pounds. I'm going to correct myself because I still have 2 right here. But this would actually fit a full pan. But I'm not going to actually do it that way. I'm going to do a little differently. You know what? Actually, I may not do it differently. I may see if I could just add these to this other pan. But anyway, so you guys are quiet this morning. Nobody said, why are you guys up? Not sure where you guys are located. Did you guys want to make a comment saying where are you from? Because I like to know where people are from. Again, I'm from Colorado Springs in Colorado. And that's it. I've been here since I was 4 years old. Oh, I've been here since I was 4 years old. And that's been a whole lot of years ago. And then I went to kindergarten, so that's why I claim that I'm from Colorado, right? But I'm originally, I was gonna say, but I'm not. But I'm originally born in Germany, and then I lived in Greece as a little girl. I probably am gonna have to put that in 2 pans, because I don't want it overflowing. So anyway, what I did was I went on ahead and got another pan that is very small and annoyingly flimsy. I don't know. It's so flimsy. I may keep it in the other pan. I don't know what brand it is, but I bet I won't buy it no more, because that is not good. Then you have to use 2 pans, so that meant you should have bought a thicker quality. Now, would you guys like to go downstairs and see where I keep a lot of my small appliances that I use for my kitchen? I'm gonna take you guys down here to my little storage closet where I have let me show you that. Where I have my pots and pans. And it's not all real good right now, but I'm going to get it all in order. Oh man, the lighting on here, good. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put a light bulb in there. But here's where I keep a lot of stuff. That's why I was saying, I wish you guys could see better. That's why I was saying, would you guys like for me to do a video showing you guys what I feel like is like necessary pots and pans and things like that? Now, right now, I don't even see my thing, because I wanted to make some punch for you guys. And I'm having a real good day. I don't know. I don't know where that glass thing is. Let me see. What I like about my house is I do have at least some kind of storage. Well, you know, because I don't have no shed. So that's why I think that was important to me. But I'm just trying to figure out, why would they take and put my stuff hidden or wherever they got it. I feel like doing that. It's the middle of the night, but I got to know where my own stuff. Well, light down there. Now, what I'm looking for is, where the heck? There's something that I want to pull out right now while I had the opportunity. Let me see something. There it is. I found it now. Okay. Wonder if this lets you, let me see something go like side to side or something. Maybe no, that ain't the button. Let me put that back on there. What we're going to do is we're just going to continue on. Right. So now I'm going to get a little pan Something that I prefer you guys to do is make sure you have a real good set of non-stick. Nowadays I think you could buy a whole bunch of non-stick, like a whole set of non-stick pans, pots and pans and stuff for relatively inexpensive. So anyway, I've been watching all these recipes this morning for doing these yams because for some reason I don't know why I'm not a hater. So I mean, I'm just not on the #1 committee to cook the yams, okay, for the events that we have. But I am on the committee to cook the yams sometime. So I'm trying to perfect my yam recipe. So anyway, I've been searching all over the internet because I wanted to see what I could find in the way of a recipe for like yams and things like that. So, not things like that, but yams is the only thing I'm looking for today. Is a recipe. None of the recipes that I've seen is what I want my recipe to be. But I do think I'm gonna put some marshmallows on top of my yams today, possibly. But we will, you know what I mean? I'll see. I'll play it by ear as I go. Okay. So anyway, I got this pot back here and it's getting nice and warm. I'm gonna turn it actually to high because I want to make some brown butter. It's gonna make a nutty, rich flavor to the butter that then we will be able to use on our yams. And that's if I can find where's my butter that I just seen in here. Actually, okay, great. You can't even get to the butter. I mean, you better, if you want some butter, you better use it now. No. Because my family loves to use the butter. So I'm going to add, see, for all these yams, I think actually I'm going to add about 1.5 stick of butter. Lord knows I need a new trash can so bad. You know what? I'm going to order one right now while I'm thinking about it. It's ridiculous. Yep, so you go ahead and quickly add your 1.5 stick of butter to, of course, the pan back here. I have mine. Remember I said way up on high because I actually want this to get toasty and brown like a nutty goodness that it should bring out. While I'm doing that, there's something else I need, which is my seasonings. For the most part, I'm just using some cinnamon. I wish I had some real good cinnamon, like the actual one, like the brown maple. But I bet these are both open. Yeah, I love how my family do. Girl, guess what? You buy 10 or something, they're gonna open every one of them like tasters, like testers. So anyway, I don't know why they be running through stuff. Who, is there anybody there today with me? Because I've seriously got a question. Can anybody tell me if your family goes around opening things like this thing after thing, if you buy 2 of them, like if you buy 2 rolls of paper towel, then they got to go using, they got, the one is already open, then they open the next one, okay? So we're waiting on that, and it's just gonna take a minute. It ain't gonna take forever. And then in the meantime, I want you guys to go ahead and pull out your cinnamon. Try to start getting your extract and stuff like that. Try to get that stuff right up where you're getting more, where you can have that accessible to you. I'm talking about y'all having a time. I don't know how nice. Golly. So anyway, here's some vanilla. Vanilla. I got to give it some vanilla. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move this around because we don't want it burnt. Butter burns very, very easily, you guys, very easily. So take it off. I want it moved around a little bit. Go back on until you start seeing the little brown in there. Cook it too long, you're gonna see black. So this means do not walk away from this. It is on high. And as of now, it's been on high for the past probably 3 minutes, melting this butter down, maybe 3, 4 minutes. It'll take you a total of probably 6 to 7 minutes if you're using 1.5 sticks approximately, and that is depending on what your pan is looking like. Yep, I smell it. Yeah, you can see where the, let me show you guys how it foams up a little bit. See how it's getting nutty and brown? Yeah. So we just want to make sure we're going to let it go a couple more seconds. And if you guys can smell it, it smells so rich, so good. Anyway, I'm going to move that to the side, off that burner for a second, but I'm going to keep the burner on because I'm going to come back and need it. So anyway, now I'm going to add a couple of, let me see how much I'm going to add. A little bit of imitation vanilla. About 2 teaspoons, or go up to 1 tablespoon, depending on how much you like vanilla and how big your dish is. Then we need some brown sugar. And you guys know, I may be making up this recipe because I said I'm not the best at it. So anyway, I'm practicing. But yeah, this morning, you know, I got up, and it was the middle of the night morning. I got up and I began to look at these different recipes, and there was nothing that I was like, oh yes, that just strikes me. Basically, the way I see people make it, they just take the yams, and then when you're at the store, you would find this under sweet potatoes if you have really never bought them. And if you put a little scratch on it, you'll see that it's orange in there. So that means you got the right thing. So I'm just melting that together like this. I really want quite a bit of sweetness in mine. Now here it is, what it's looking like right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of water. A little, can you guys see that? Yeah, there. A little bit of water I'm gonna put in here. But I ain't gonna put much to where it's noticeable or it takes away from the sugar or anything like that. So let me get some water out my machine. You guys, I know I say this every time I come and get on live, but y'all, if you're drinking water out of your pipes, meaning out of your faucet, please don't. Don't do that no more. It's so dangerous. Even Colorado has bad water. And I'm going to tell you guys this. If we have bad water in Colorado, then you got bad water. So right now I'm going to start with about 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Because I don't want this to be liquidy, but I do want to move it. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to show you guys in a hot second. Let me turn this up. We were at about 2 after we were on high. Remember when we took the butter off the burner. So then I'm going to add so there. And then after you put that in there, you're gonna mix it. So all in total, I added, quite a bit of brown sugar, about 3 cups. This is 3 cups of brown sugar. Let me show you guys what this sauce is looking like. Like I said, I want it real sweet and like kind of like what I would call concentrated, okay? So it can really be enough for all of those yams. Okay, so there's where your sauce should be looking. Can y'all see? Trying to make sure because I can't see in there and see you, that's all. This thing is because it's not set all the way right. Okay, I'm gonna add some more cinnamon. Early on, I added some cinnamon. So I mean, I added quite a bit. I like cinnamon. You see, I'm not really tripping on how much I'm adding, but that's me. Keyword I. So with this recipe, you may certainly, here's a couple things that you can definitely not do if you just don't want to. So definitely don't have to add as much cinnamon. By now, I've added 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, right? So I would like do it like this: a tablespoon of a tablespoon for every one of the cups of brown sugar. So for every cup of brown sugar, then that's what we did. Okay, now we're gonna go in and we're gonna begin to pour it. My prayer is that, you know what, this would be the best one I made. Because yeah, I just seen on the recipes that other people make, because I never just sat there and looked at it. But today I just really did. Because I wanted to try something new, but I don't want to go too far off the map, right? So the recipe, as it goes, you take the plain sweet potatoes, and then you just basically place them in the oven with a bunch of brown sugar crumbled on top of it. And then I didn't see use of vanilla much. Then I seen some people put pats of butter all over that. And then what else did I notice that they did? Then after that, they just popped in the oven. So the difference, the biggest difference of mine, I think, is that I'm just popping it on the oven. I'm gonna trust this reliable little oven. Now I can see how much sauce I have in there, and now because, see, I know it's going to go ahead and cook down and melt down pretty good. Look. See how that is? Just like resting on there? Well, anyway, it's gonna melt down into it. But for good measure, I think I'm gonna add a little bit more brown sugar. Yes, I know it's plenty. I know it's a lot. But this, I don't have a diet recipe for the yams. What you can do is stop where I was, between 2 and 3 cups of yams. But this will serve a lot of people. So I'm gonna just add just a little bit here and there. And I believe another reason why I'm doing this too is because my mind tells me that putting some dry in there will assure that it doesn't get too much liquid built in there, because this is going to turn, really thick to really hold the sauce from being not mushy, but like moving like that. So anyway, with that being said, I was going to drop some more vanilla on there, but I ain't going to do that. What I'm going to get is a lemon. So yeah, our pipe water in Colorado Springs is terrible. And this is a good place to get water. They used to have this like spring water and mountain water that would come in the pipes. But over the years, what happened is, like everything else, we didn't really take care of it. So now it's corroded and things like that. So anyway, I got me a washed lemon right here. So I'm gonna just cut this lemon probably not in half. I'm gonna cut it in about 1/3, and then I'm gonna pluck out those seeds. I know a lot of people, they be putting it on and say, you know what I mean, but I'm just going to take a moment to do that. I want you guys to start taking a moment to take the real pride in what you're doing and what you're cooking. Because what I mean by that is it'll make it an easier experience that you'll fall in love with. So anyway, I'm going to take the lemon, I'm going to hold it way up here. And I'm just going to leak some lemon. Remember, we're just leaking a little bit of lemon. Just a little bit. Because my mom always liked lemon in her, not in these, I don't even think she liked these, but in her potato pie. So I think if I put lemon sometime in my potato pie, then I'm certainly going to put a little lemon in this. Now what I'm going to do is just get my foil. I'm going to cover it up real tight, and the oven should be on, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to put it in the oven on about 350. I was gonna say 375. I just do 350. Boom. So I'm going to take that. And I'm going to place it in there I'm going to put it on there real tight because you don't want no air getting in there. You know, I prefer to use heavy duty foil. So when you guys are starting to get where you begin to buy like a lot of things for your kitchen and stuff, like you're starting to stack up over time. I like to stock up on things like that, but it's getting kind of expensive to even stack up on food. So I don't know about that. Real tight. Now let's move on to our next task that has to be done right quick. Or not extremely quick, but quick enough. Well, I got that lemon there. I may not need that one. Let's just move this stuff off of here. Now listen. Okay, it looks like somebody said hi. Hey, good morning, guys. Who's up in the middle of the night? Don't really know why. Why are you up? Because where I'm at, unless, hey, it could be broad daylight, depending on where you're at. But who's up and who is doing what? Just in everybody's business. That's all I'm up doing. Getting in everybody's business. So I got that. Let me get my punch. Shut up. Okay. So I got my handy dandy. This is my punch bowl. Of course, it's not in a bowl fashion, but here it goes. This just get them from the store like Walmart or something for this glass dish that makes your punch go even. I mean, yeah, you get more punch. Oh, it was a. Hey, who knocked on the window? I be like, what? Here. Anyway, forgive me, guys. As I get to know y'all, I'll be on the floor laughing. I don't know why I'm so silly like that, me and my whole family, but you know, I said to myself, I'm gonna give you guys a more intimate look at my life. And do even more that's already on here, right? So anyway, the first thing I'm going to do, I got my little lemon squeezer. You can use it in this form or the one that you put the lemon on there. Yeah, or this one. Same thing, both a juicer. This is just my preference, but I guess it's more mess, they say. For my kids, they don't really like me doing it. Okay, guys, so now I'm gonna get me a bowl. I'm gonna get a metal bowl, and it's gonna be making noises because I'm gonna have to put some boiling hot water in there. Along with my sugar and my Kool-Aid packs. Now, for this container, it's probably about 2.5 gallons, maybe close to 3. I don't really say what the size it is, but let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. No, just do 1, 2, 3. That's good. That's good. So I got about 5 packs of Kool-Aid. So to be honest, I don't need 5 packs of Kool-Aid, but that's what I'm going to use because this is my recipe. Now, when we get to the part about the sugar, then and only then that I would say, hey, don't add this or don't add that, because this is real sweet punch. Sometimes I'll even concentrate it, knowing that we're going to have to add water to it by putting it in a bit cooler. So that's why. And but mine is going to be pretty, so I don't want mine in a put it in a cooler, so I'm not going to be concentrating that. Yeah, not the kid. Not today. Oh, you know, I need something that I feel more safe to have that in. I was looking for my my cuppy poo. That ain't it. Let me see here. We're just gonna go ahead and move ahead. I don't see a glass bowl in there right now, so we're gonna start with this. Okay. So we're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But these packs, in order to make it your best punch with your whole heart, you're going to use 1 lemon. This is optional. But if it's optional, then you want to use 3 cherry and 3 tropical. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to pour in your packs of Kool-Aid. I just open 2 at a time. They may spill if I don't do it right. And I want every bit of Kool-Aid out of there because packs of Kool-Aid, girls, and whoever else, guys, whoever, everybody. This daggone Kool-Aid was like 42 cents, I believe, at the store. But I've seen it as high as 65. Kool-Aid done got high along with everything. So, there we go. Now I'm going to put the yams in the oven. Because it's going to just finish preheating. And then it'll go to cook mode. Oh, my back. Oh. So, bingo, bingo. Oh, y'all, let me move this couple of things. Sorry guys, I'm just trying. This is starting to get on my nerves a little bit. Unroast this stuff. Just a couple things at my place. Hold on, y'all. Like I said, let me just. Alexa, remind me to order a trash can in 30 minutes.
Just a moment. I've set a reminder for you to order a trash can in 30 minutes.
Alexa, set a 40-minute alarm.
Alarm set for 40 minutes from now.
Okay, y'all, where the heck is the sugar? Oh, my daughter did this beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to show y'all what I'm done with this. Ah. Now, when I pour this, you know, some of you guys say, oh, Gina, girl, you use, or Chameleon, or whatever y'all call me, okay? Y'all be sitting up there saying, oh, you use a lot of sun. But I watch how much sugar I use. Because this recipe has to go a long way. There. See that big old container like that? Has to be for that. Has to be good and sweet. I like this time of night. Cause it's like I ain't bothering nobody. And ain't nobody blasting the TV. And got their own TV that they could go blast. I don't trust people who never had Kool-Aid. There's something wrong with them, right? Because that's how I feel. Like, Here, let me see. See if I see anybody who is a moderator in here. Somebody said it's 4 a.m. Let me see something. I'm trying to reset this. Hold on. Undo. Try to do something. Okay. I don't know what that was going on there with that. Here. Let's go back. So we're going to take a whole bunch of sugar. And I'm going to say, I'll probably start with 1 cup, 2 cup, 3.5 cup, 4 cups. Let me see. 4 cups of sugars in here. This is 4 cups of sugar. You know what? I want to find my measuring bowl. No, my measuring cup. Because I wanted to show you guys something. Because sometimes people feel like you cannot measure nothing by your eyes. But you will get so good at cooking, guys, that you're going to be able to measure everything you cook just with your eyes. Don't try it yet until you gain, that type of experience. Oh, you know what? I don't feel like it's 4. I feel like this is about 3. Let's go ahead. Let's make it to 4. This is my 4 cup measuring cup. And I'm going to show you guys this. I added another half cup of sugar. So all in all, this should, ooh, this went over 4 cups. I can just tell. I can feel it within me. So anyway, I'm gonna count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shoot, did I get it exact? Nope. I missed. But anyway, it's pretty close. It's not, I missed by 1 cup. But needless to say, you will be able to learn to do that and eyeball so that you can be more efficient in your kitchen. So I'm putting boiling hot water from my water machine into here. Because what we're doing, we want this sugar to really just sit up and melt. We want it to be boiling hot. And good, good, good. Bad as my back hurt now, I ran out of water in the machine. So that, you know what that means. That means I gotta pick up a 5-gallon bottle of water by myself. Because everybody here is asleep, I guess. And after all, what time is it? 2 in the morning? Alexa, what time is it?
The current time is 3:10 a.m.
Oh, 3. My God. Hey, I went to 3 a.m. That fast. I don't know how long y'all been with me. What I'm going to do is take, this is my spoon that I use for my Kool-Aid. And it's nice and it's stained with it so that we know which one is good. So we're just going to begin to stir that. And I know it's probably unusual because it is in a bowl with burning hot water. But just make a habit of trying to do it like this. Even if you just make a pitcher of Kool-Aid. Because what'll happen is it'll dissolve all the Kool-Aid in it. And it'll make it more like sweet and juicy. And I don't know why, but here's how it looks concentrated. You see how red and sweet that looks? Well, if I would have put that in there with cold water and just mixed it up and made some Kool-Aid, that's Kool-Aid. This is punch though today that we're doing. So I can see right now that I need even more sugar. Believe it or not, but I do. So I'm gonna add 1 cup, 2 cup. I need to get it mixed in there so it can melt. Wow, this is really, really hot. Now, if I find that it's too sweet, then I have no problem with adding it to the container so that we can make much more of it. But right now, that's how we're looking at it. We're just melting it on down. Let me get another water bottle. I'm gonna turn it this way so y'all see just how giant and big this thing is. Let me see. Let's see if it's gonna follow me this thing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Okay, there. But I actually forgot what I was getting over here. I gotta put this water in the machine. Shoot. It's gonna take a lot out of me. Okay, let's come back around here. Trying to get that thing to go. There we go. Go slower. There we go. Move. Okay, yeah. So this is thick now, but it still is not all the way where I need it to be melted. So let me remove this machine. And actually what I'm gonna do is just take my measuring cup and I'm gonna put whatever water is left in there so that I don't waste it. Because there's still some in there. But yeah, people don't realize that they're hurting themselves by drinking this kind of water out of the faucets, pipe water. Because it's the pipes that are corroded. There's nothing happened to the water. You could get a still mountain water if you was to go up there. And just drink out of, I guess, a stream or a spring or something. Because they have them. You know, something that was fun. Yeah, this year so far, we rented a cabin in the mountains. And the reason why I repeat some things, because I don't know if you were there. Like certain people may not have heard that. But we rented this cabin up in the mountains. So here in Colorado, what you do is you just go ahead. Ooh, see if it goes around. Ooh, you're spinning. That's what I get. Okay, I need some paper towel. There it goes. Now, and then we got some fruit cocktail. This is in heavy syrup, okay? So let's circle on. It's gonna make it good. Because we're gonna use some of it to go into the Kool-Aid. What I need is a bag of ice, but I don't have it, so, well, we're paying. I'm looking for these things. Hold on, baby. Let's just go everywhere I go today. Oh, hey, come on here. Come on. I don't know if that's a thing for real or not. Ow! Ow, my back! Oh, see? Come on, guys. There. Follow me. Okay, so take that off. And then I'm gonna break my back in half. Try to get this up here. Some light stretching. I see 1, 2, 3. Lord have mercy. Okay. Come on. So we're letting that come on down in there. So we're just still kind of stirring because it is practically dissolved. But if you can hear that, guys see that? So it's not all the way dissolved like we need it. Thank you guys for the likes. That helps me be able to come back more. Let me see about this plug. Oh, I may not be able to do this or follow me. We don't want it to die, baby. Where's that little, here, Mike. Here, come along. Okay, let me see if it'll move, because now there's a plug on it. May not do right, but I'll just unplug it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and add some more hot water. Oh, that hot water comes. That's the high pressure right there. I like it though, because it hurries them out. Instead of waiting forever. There we go, it's dissolving now. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Let me just pick it up and manually turn it. There we go. Here, turn it on. Okay, there. Because thing would start tripping out. And so anyway, now we're gonna go ahead and continue this here. And I don't want it to bust this glass dish. That has happened to me before, guys. So that's a precaution that I'd want you to take. Do not take off with this, pouring it in pouring it into glass or just almost any material because it'll bust it. If it's plastic, it can melt it. Depending on what kind of plastic it is. Cause see, I have like just a regular Kool-Aid container, like these one. Hold on, look back. I'm gonna pay for looking at my off. See, this is just a regular pitcher. Something like that is fine. Or you could just use a plastic bowl. I don't really advise like go get a metal pan like I'm doing. The only reason why I'm saying is like about the metal pan is because of the mere fact that sometimes when you pour into your metal sink, you hear the water like it sound like it's gonna bust right open. But I guess alright. I don't believe this is enough sugar in here, but we're gonna make that determination as we go. So as we can hear, a little bit of that like scraping. So I'm gonna add a little bit more hot water to this. It would take a year to add it. Man, I didn't use so much sugar. I probably am up to about 5 cups by now. And I probably am gonna need a little bit more. So you guys, I want you guys to, and I was saying if you guys weren't listening, what I was saying was, I like to make my Kool-Aid into punch, especially for occasions, if you were not here. Something else that I want to mention to you guys. Oh, see? Uh-oh, there's one little piece of sugar down there. Hear that? You don't want no sugar in there. You don't want any sound of sugar in there because it's not melted. And if I would have made my Kool-Aid and took those same 5 packs and poured them right in here and mixed them up, like I'm talking about with cold water and everything, ready to go, and mixed them up, it definitely would come out like a clear, you know, it wouldn't really give off the pretty color. I'm just making sure that this thing, okay, because something was like red in there. I shouldn't be holding it the way I'm holding it, but okay. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and juice some lemons and some limes. Okay, so there we go. Just a quick little juicer. You could use your other one too if that's the one you got. Hey, you know what I always been trying to tell you guys though? You know, for instance, if you don't have some exact thing, like if somebody tells you you need this, that, a double broiler, you gotta learn to compromise and figure it out. What could I use in place or in lieu of this? And that goes for your recipes too. You know, like if you had a recipe and it's calling for cinnamon and nutmeg, or cinnamon and ginger and nutmeg, or whatever. Well, yes. Ow! Ooh, my hair is caught in there. It makes the recipes your own. So anyway, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these 3 lemons, right? And I'm gonna just give them a rinse just because I want to mess up. And then, but I'm gonna put them in my microwave for just maybe about a minute or less to really extract that juice. yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. And the reason why I suggest you guys wash all your fruit, like the skin on it, even like bananas and all that, is because it's just too much going on right now. It is too much. And that is for good measure that you guys should do that. Hey, I was saying thanks, guys, for the likes that y'all sent over and the love. Okay, because that's what I think of. Love is in there. Never mind, I get it. Just, yeah, steady. Now for the limes, I'm gonna do them a little bit different. So I think I'm gonna take the lime, I'm gonna just cut it in half. This ain't my best knife, but anyway. I don't know why I'm cutting on this table. I got a cutting board. Ouch! Ouch! Here's somebody's cutting board, honey. Yeah, and then I guess I'll just stay up because then I can start getting ready for church and stuff. And that good stuff. Dixon Cider. You guys know Dixon Cider? Dixon Cider says, give me a shout out. Sure, there you go. Anybody else? Yeah, but it's just too much going on for life, I guess. I don't know. Put that in there for another 30 seconds. This should total about a minute, I believe, is what we're gonna do on there. Okay, well, actually I'm gonna need that for the lemons. So anyway, I got the lemons out the microwave. So we're gonna go ahead and initially I'm just gonna, well, let me do this. Give it a roll like that. You don't wanna bust the skin out or nothing, but anyway, give it a little roll. Yeah. Because remember, we put it in that microwave. Yes? Hold on. Okay. I thought the lemonade was like smelling like not lemonade. I mean not lemonade, lemons. Ooh. Okay, let me get a spoon so I can make sure that drains down in there. Anyway, I don't see one. It probably is in the dishwasher and I really am getting annoyed, so I'm really going past that. Let's get your lemon squeezer and just keep going. I guess, how you do that? that the right way? Okay, here. I'll put it upside down or no? Here, right here. Oh, see, I don't like this style because all the seeds are there. Oh, good squeeze, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't like the lemon seeds I got in there. Hey guys, thank you for visiting with me as you're coming in, or as you hit the like, I'll say stuff like that. Thank you for hitting the like button. We got to grow up. There, we got some growing up to do. People say stuff that's really odd, like, why are you saying that though? Are you okay? Because I don't know why. You guys should see some of these comments. See, for the most part, that's why I don't read the comments like that. That right there. People like to, get a little ignorant sometimes when they be sitting up there writing a comment like, what does all this mean? After they do it, because I'd be so confused. Okay, so we're going to take this juicy, diluted mixture of, it's punch by now, because it's been in that hot water phase. So I'm going to take this, it's cooled down a little bit, and I got some cold in there. Put it in. Now let me get some ice. Make sure that that is going to be not busting, because that whole glass lid will bust open. Sesame all the way. For no reason too. Well, no, because it's just basically it's too hot. The water, it's not for no reason. I'm lying. It can't. It's just too hot to handle. Pyrex, the glass is a different story, like, but this is kind of like the regular one. Let me see here. Shoot. There. So now I'm gonna start just putting some cuckoo in there. Some ice into that delicious punch. I wanted to use some pineapples in here, but I didn't have no pineapples, so this is what we're doing today. We're going to use fruit cocktail in lieu of pineapples. And what I usually like to do is have a bag of ice and fill it all the way to the top after everything's in there. Let me turn to the side so you guys can kind of see better. There we go. Right, and let me go back a little bit and see there. Okay, I don't want you on the edge. There we go. There. Keep it going right now. They like to play games. But when you want to play a game, then all of a sudden, it's just wild. I'm trying to figure that out. And we're talking about people, right? At this time. That's what I'm telling you guys how people are. They like to do all that. Play them games and da 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 da. I almost don't like this one. So I'm going to take about 1/4 cup of pure real lemon juice from lemons out of my store.
This is a reminder. Order a trash can.
Alexa, add 1 hour to reminder.
This is a reminder. I've snoozed the reminder for 1 hour.
Yeah, if I would have had some store ice, I'd have filled it up with ice to the top at this point without adding any more water. But for right now, I'm gonna sit that back down in there and I'm gonna give it a stir. Give that a nice stir. And it's getting real punchy. Hey guys, thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Tell me something about yourself. You want me to say something to everybody for you? Okay, here. Now I'm going to juice another one. I guess I'll use this method for a minute. Maybe I'll just put it into this. No. Scared of my ways. Nope. Nope. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 2, 3. Okay. So far we've done, now this makes that we've done a whole lemon. Let me do this other side. That we've added to that. No, I've added 3 lemons actually, I believe. I could tell you how many based on looking at this. Yeah, I added 3. So now this is 2 more. There. We're going to do it like with our food. We don't stop until it tastes delicious on our flavorings. Okay. So now I'm going to pour that in, totaling 5 lemons so far. Now I'm going to take the lemon, I'm going to cut it in half, and I think yeah. Keep on going. Okay, now I'm just gonna go ahead and give them a little squeeze as I dump them in there, because what's gonna make this real punchy flavor. Hey guys, again, thank you for hitting like. What's going to make this a real punch flavor is to go ahead and put the lemon in there and soak this. I should do this about, at least 12 hours ago. 12 hours to maybe 24 hours ago to really make sure that it's getting that serious. When you drink it, your jaws should, go like, they should like flex or whatever I'm looking for the word. Rubidoo. So then I put 1/4 cup of fresh lemon. Not fresh lemon, but the lemon that you purchased is already liquefied, but it's there. Just this little juice. It's not real lemon though, but it is good enough. If I had like probably 15 lemons, I'd probably put them all in there, but I don't. So anyway, I'm gonna keep it cutting. And then anyway, you're just gonna, as you go, squeeze a little bit. Because you want them to float up, because they're pretty, they look good, okay? And you want them nice slices in there, because it makes the juice look and taste as good as it looks. And what do? We eat and drink with our eyes first. That's the first thing that we do. We're looking at it. We have to have visuals. If your visuals aren't there, then it becomes real difficult. Let me see, let's get this little stir of those things that we just added. We want this ice cold. So that's why we're stirring it until this ice pretty much melts. Then we're gonna put it to the side. And instead of adding some more water to it, I may add some more water. Let me actually taste it, because I may have to add some more water for good measure. To make sure that it do right. Let me see. Ooh. I know where to spoon. Oops. Okay, let's mix. It's good. It's not punchy enough. It is not punchy enough. So we're gonna have to go back in. And I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to add yet another pack of Kool-Aid to this. So what is that total? 3, 6, 7. This is the 7th pack of Kool-Aid in this container. This recipe requires this much Kool-Aid, unless of course you're using a smaller container. Or a regular pitcher of Kool-Aid. You wouldn't use that much sugar because you wouldn't use that much water, right? So we got the color there. We got the color. How long have we been on her live? 73 minutes. So now we're just going to stir it. Alexa, 45-minute timer. Let's taste it. Let me rinse. Spoon it in there. Spoon it in there. I thought it was 3 in the morning, but no, it's not. It's 2:40 something. Ooh, I didn't realize I was doing that. God. It ain't punching. That's a shame. Still got to add some more Kool-Aid. This time I'm going back in with 1 more pack of tropical. Something is wrong with this thing. It's busted. Oh my God. Y'all look. It's something wrong. It's just busted right open, I guess. And it's from the bottom. Shit. Shoot. What am I gonna do? Let me pour this Kool-Aid out of here. What's going on? It's not even from the nozzle. I don't even know what this thing that be. Oh man, where's it from? It's dangerous. Maybe that hot water was too hot still and I just didn't realize it. Dangerous, huh? Because if that thing busts open, then it's shattered glass. City. Shattered glass everywhere. So I can't even use my punch bowl. Let me just finish stirring it. I'd love to know where that leak is from though. I still want to know. Like what? Maybe it's not a leak, but I want to take a precaution. I'm gonna wipe all of this off. Now let me see where that is coming from. It probably ain't gonna work to keep you in here. Alexa. Yeah, those yams, they're not even near ready because I can't even smell them in the air. Oh, this is upsetting about my container, but apparently it has a leak. So that's the 8th pack of coolant that we've added. You do not need this. Tastes like any kind of watery nothing. It needs to be a deep, deep red, and it needs to be a punch. And it's like a fast leak, a real fast leak. Oh, it leaked all everywhere, down the table and everything. Maybe I spilled some when I put it in there, but I don't remember doing that at all. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this punch bowl over here, and I'm gonna let it sit on a part that did not get any kind of thing on it. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna taste the Kool-Aid. Oh, actually it's punch. See how red it looks when it gets on your skin or something? It doesn't look like that when you pour it inside of your Kool-Aid. So that's why it's punch, because you turn it inside with the hot water. By using that good hot water. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. I had something I had to do. So yeah, let me just let it sit over here for a half second. While it's sitting though, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and let's try. Go ahead and taste it in a cup, because maybe I'm not really savoring it enough to see. Make sure it doesn't taste like it needs to taste juicy, real juicy. And like I was saying, if you weren't here, I wanted to put the pineapples in the punch, but yeah, they didn't have any kind of form of pineapple. Y'all notice after COVID, like since it's been COVID, happening, and I guess it didn't really go anywhere because people still get it, right? Knock on wood, thank you Lord, I have not had COVID, right? But my household has, except for me and my elderly mother. Neither one of us had it. And, you know, now when you go to the store, you can't even find your regular foods. Ever since COVID. I don't know, it's the workload, the people who work there, or what happened. Maybe a lot of people, you know, are... I don't think you could be on unemployment for no years down the road, though. But, you know, like, I don't even know the rule. But we had my baby made me she made us a blueberry cobbler last night. Look, whole thing gone. I don't know who eat blueberries, but my goodness. Why? Okay. While it's sitting there, let me try to move it up, see if I see anything. Yeah, I guess it was a spill. There, that's good. Just a little taste, let's see. It's so juicy. Ah! Boy, that's good. You know what? It's delicious, but I have a lot more ice to go. So I need a lot more sugar, and I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 cup. 1 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Total of 2.5 cups additional on sugar. And I hate it because now it's going to be just sitting at the bottom, taking a year to melt because this now is cold water. Yep. That's why Kool-Aid don't be good and it looks all thin and watery and stuff. Hey guys, thank you guys for the likes. I sure appreciate it. I appreciate you. SOL. Oh, all the good fruit up in there. Want a little bit more lime in there. Because this settling into it. So this punch is going to be used or whatever it's called in about, no, not 8 hours. What time is that? 4, it's about 4 in the morning almost. I thought this clock, oh, it's that spring forward. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at the time. It's spring forward, y'all. You lose an hour today. Don't forget it. Come on. I'm trying to do it perfect. There. Because I'm like looking at the time, like, what? And then earlier when someone said that they were saying it, like, but it was 2 hours ahead of me. So I was like, I wonder what's up with that. Well, actually 3 hours because I was looking at the microwave. That's what I'm like, huh? So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and cut some more lime up. Happy poo. And we're gonna give, as we drop more lime, just a slight squeeze. No, I guess it's not late, but I guess I spilled some when it was going in with the bowl because maybe I shouldn't have used the bowl or something. But now, this punch is good. This is another reason why, though, I don't like to do this. See at the bottom? Can y'all see at the bottom all that sugar down there? Let me see here. You guys see across the bottom, there's the sugar. I'll turn it around, make sure you can see where I see. Yeah, down there. And that is because we didn't melt it down. And we didn't melt down the Kool-Aid. We ain't melted nothing. So, well, we initially melted it, but then when we started having to keep adding, so there, that's extra cold and it is beautiful. Let's go ahead, show you guys. I'm gonna get you down there a little bit more so you can see. See, look at it. So nice and good and delicious and cold with your fruit in there. And I think I'm gonna bypass the fruit cocktail this time because, like I said, I wanted pineapples, but I wanted that flavor of juice, like that juicy flavor. But this is very, very juicy, and it took me a while to make it juicy. So as you can see, it's not nothing like a rush job type thing. It's like it takes a little bit of love, just like everything else that you do. I do want to look at those yams because I'm sure that was an alarm for them. I hate to have to open them, but let's see. No, I can tell it ain't the. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're hard as a rock, and that's fine with me. I could turn them up to 375. They don't really have to go up that high, but I want them there. And thank you guys again for the likes. I just want you guys to know I appreciate it. Oh, this Kool-Aid good. Kool-Aid. This punch. It's redder than red punch. Mm. Oh, it make your cheeks like, that little sourness in there. It's sweet. Have you guys ever met somebody who tried to be stingy towards other people with somebody else's stuff? So that's what's been happening at this one place that I know of. When you take something, then they just they want to feed people just the tiniest bit of something. Like that's a grown adult standing in front of you. That's a child's plate. You know what I mean? Make enough food then. My mom always said that. My mom always cooked for a whole army. And it was only me, my mom, and my dad, but that's how she cooked. Thanks again, guys, for hitting the like as you guys come by. Let me see if I see any of your comments. Yes. Don't be waking me up with nothing crazy I can barely see because like I'm blind as a bat. Hi everybody. Hi, first of all. Yep, I'm cooking my dinner. Some of you guys are 2 hours ahead of me. Yep, I don't trust people who've never had Kool-Aid. Okay, so you having you a good time, it looks like. Just kicking it. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, you got to keep that kitchen up. You're welcome for the recipe. And again, hi. Again, guys, thank you for coming by. And thank you for hitting the like button when you do. Okay? Now, I'm just seeing if this punch gonna leak again. That was, wow. And I thought it was off the nozzle. Ooh, this tastes good. It could just never be cold enough. I just want to put a bunch of ice in her. Ooh, that's good. Lately, all I think when I meet people is, are you lying about everything that you're saying? I have found out how much people will tell stories. They'll tell them to you about you. Be careful. And it's quite concerning. How long of a timer do I have, or did I cancel all of them? No, I have a 25-minute timer. Alexa, cancel 25-minute timer.
Your 45-minute timer has been canceled.
Alexa, cancel all timers.
You don't have any timer set.
Alexa, set a timer for
For how long would you like to set the timer?
35 minutes.
35-minute timer started.
I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna run my Calgon. Who wanna go? Who wanna go? I'm gonna just run this water right now with full hot water. Let it cool off for a whole hour. Get in and just relax, meditate, and all the good stuff that I need to have happen to me. So I could get up and get out and get my clothes on and go down to the church.